Wanted to make sure this is recorded. I'm Lawrence King with the Alliance Group. I'm a coach in here for Sphere of Influence. Come here every Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And today's topic, what we're going to go over and what we're going to cover is being able to take your sphere, your past buyers, your current buyers, and reaching out to them just to find out where they're at in their buying process or selling process, meaning for the sellers. So in this situation, today what I wanted to cover is kind of honing in on your sphere of your buyers and sellers and finding out if they're interested to buy in this market. And if so, the biggest thing that you want to do is kind of build a better rapport with your title rep. And meaning, when I say better rapport with your title rep, is I currently deal with a title rep that I want a monthly update of most likely to sell in a particular zip code. My zip code is 90230. Okay. That title rep is now going to send me a monthly update of most likely to sell properties in that zip code alone. It may not change from the month before. However, I'm getting a rolling Excel spreadsheet of those most likely to sell, okay, in that area. Now, what I'm taking and doing with that list is I'm finding some of my past open houses that I've had in that neighborhood of buyers that were looking in that neighborhood that didn't win the property that I had listed. And I'm reaching out to them to see if they're still open and looking to purchase. Now, some of those past buyers that came to my open house may have had an agent at the time. That agent may not be around anymore. They may have found a property already, right? They may have found a property that's not in the area that they like and would like to move in this area. So what I'm going to do is reach out to those past buyers, came to open houses in this zip code. And then also I'm going to reach out to my past buyers that I actually represented on purchases of a home that were looking in this zip code to purchase. However, they were getting beat out on cash offers in this area. This is the hot area. They weren't able to find the property of liking that back then. So now they may be willing to sell their property to move into this neighborhood. Now, what I'm going to do with that list is say and reach out to my sphere and say, hey, John, I know at one point you were interested in 90230, and we couldn't find the right property at the time. However, every single month I get a list of most likely to sell homeowners in that area. Are you willing or are you interested in receiving that list? And this is just a talking point of communication with my sphere that I haven't, spoke with maybe for a whole year or maybe for 6 months, right? Now I'm able to follow up with them throughout the entire year or even every month with this updated list. Hey, John, here's the new list for 90230 for the month of June. Or here's the new list for the month of July. Here's the new list for the month of August, right? Eventually, those past buyers that are represented are going to see those lists and may say, hey, Lawrence, we're interested in 123 Main Street and also 12345 Main Street. Are you able to see if those properties are available to purchase or to view? Right? So now that gives me an idea that, hey, they're looking to sell or purchase another home, right? They possibly may want to sell their home to buy this home, or they may want to buy a secondary home or an investment home. But now that's telling me that particular person in my sphere is open and willing to buy right now. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, yes, absolutely. I'm going to check those two addresses for you. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure you guys get a chance to look at the inside. Right? So my job now is to take that one lead or that one prospect or that one past buyer and take that information that they're looking for to go door knock those two addresses. Now, my title rep is constantly giving me updated information every month. So every month, I'm going to be the known agent in this area that's door knocking to say, hey, here's my information. I have a potential client that's looking to buy your property. Are you willing to sell right now? Right? Oh, no, we're not looking to sell right now. Great. Here's my information. If you ever want your property value evaluation, please reach out to me. Also, on the back, there's a QR code. You can get your property value right now. Have a good day. Right now, that conversation may be different. Yes, actually, we're looking to sell. We weren't looking right away, but yeah, we're definitely open to sell. Great. I have a potential buyer that's looking to buy in this neighborhood, and quite frankly, they're interested in your property. When will be a good time to view your property? Oh, now. Okay, great. I'll go and try to contact the client to see if they can come over and view the property now. If not, no problem. Take a video. Do you mind, Mr. Seller, if I take a video from my client? Sure, take a video. No problem. It's not in the best condition, but take a video for us. Great. Video's taken. Send it back to my client. Hey, client, I went and viewed this property for you. This person is willing to sell. However, it needs some work, right? So they may say, "Oh no, we're not interested." Great, no problem. I know they're looking to buy and possibly sell, but also now I have a potential lead that's looking to sell their property. So I can go back to that lead and say, hey, it didn't work out for my client. However, when will be a good time for me to come by and discuss some options with you on your property? Now this creates a listing presentation for me to go there, not just with the listing presentation, but also go there with possibly 3 other offers, cash offers that they can view. And they don't have to accept it because they probably won't be the best offer for them. However, depending on their situation, which I'm going to find out in a listing presentation, I'll be able to say, hey, you probably won't like these offers based on your information you just gave me. However, this is a great starting point for a listing price point. You guys have a solid 3 offers in your hand right now for us to go on the market and say, hey, we have an offer at this amount right now. Let's see what else we can get besides that. Now I have a new listing and I have a potential buyer slash potential seller looking in this same zip code. So next month, I'm going to contact that one lead and say, hey, lead, or Mr. Johnson, whatever your name is. I know you wanted 123 Main Street. We took a video of it. Didn't work out for you guys. You sent me another property address. That seller wasn't looking to sell at the time. Have you guys ever thought about selling your property based on a contingency of finding a replacement property? So now this is another conversation I'm having with that particular lead. So get with your title rep, get a list of most likely to sell every single month updated to you. Now, if you do more than one zip code, you farm more than one area, get those different zip codes of most likely to sell. Now you can reach out to your farm and see if anybody's looking to sell in those particular farms. Now you can reach out to your sphere and say, hey, sphere, have any of you guys thought about buying the 90230 zip code or the 90045 zip code, whatever the zip code may be? Have you guys thought about purchasing in this area? So that'll give them a good idea to say, yes, no, maybe so, whatever. I'm having conversations with my sphere to possibly get me more listings and more leads from that. So take that today as the Sphere of Influence outreach. I'm Lawrence King, coach of Sphere of Influence, every Thursday, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Talk to you guys soon.